Hello ARK Omega players, welcome to our very first patch coverage. I am trying something new and see if you guys like it. If you do, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like so I know I am doing a decent job, and thank you ahead of time. Now we have a major update and it is huge. It will impact quite a bit of stuff that we do on this mod. So please listen carefully. If you're confused, make sure you leave me a comment below so I can explain it, because I am pretty bad at explaining stuff, but I'm here and I'm trying. Alright, we're gonna go right over to our F1 menu, and we're gonna start with the Omega Dex. Now this will be very helpful for new players. It shows you all the creatures and saddles if they have any saddles. If they have any legendary saddles, like our Tapajaras, no saddles. Jerboas, it has 2 saddles. So there they are. You can see them, you know how it is. The health multiplier, rarity of the group number, and so on. Base health 0, base damage 5. Now, he's also added a egg chart. So if you start you start with your tribe someone else on another server, like the Dota Empire, had to throw that advertisement out there. But if you do decide to start all over again, or your server has wiped for another season, well, fear not. You can see all the stuff you have integrated towards the integrator, which is right here for the eggs, part of the Omega mod. So if you're a solo, you can just pop in and see what you have to still tame. If you're a team, you guys can work together to see what's going on here. Now for server owners, we have a piggyback system information now that you can change custom design, add new entry, and so on. Very simple to use, just be careful how you use it. You don't want to break something. Make sure you test little things one at a time, or try it on your solo player server first. Now moving on, quests are still the same. Calculator, there was something here about the calculators. There's a bug with them right now that it doesn't show the base health exactly, so be careful if you're relying to them. Imbues. Now this is your character, currently reading off your character what you have. For example, Magic Find, we care about Magic Find, right? Well, this is my Midas set where it's meant to survive and not really do stuff, but I have some Magic Find on my Vengeance set, so we're gonna go right over here and we're gonna see that our Magic Find is up to 60%. If you don't want to do math, well, this is a great time not to do it. We're gonna put this back. Now we're gonna head over to the equipment. Early sets, they're all in here, what they do. Soul Tempest set doesn't do anything right up here. Soul Scream set, we all know it. Does not allow flying, but it's just more of a, like you're walking on land. Gravity, nothing special. Prospector, you guys can see all this information for the new players. We have mid sets, of course Vengeance, all of that is in here. The Oz set. Late game sets, they're coming soon, so we just have to be patient. Early game weapons, they're all in here. Regular ones, legendaries if they have them, but all early game weapons have them. Mid game weapons do not have legendaries, so they will be just like this for you. Of course, late game stuff, late game sets, late games options, not there. Offensive charms, we don't have those yet, but all the defensive charms are here for you to see and scroll a lot faster than going into the Google Doc. So these are basically all the unique saddles that are currently part of the game. If you guys would like to sort through them, just check them. If looks like legendary saddles are in here as well. Now there is mating, so we'll go. There is something with mating that he has changed and the difficulties of the servers. He's also updated the getting started guide and progression guide as well. He has alphabetized the Omega decks for people that like to scroll down. There's also a search function now for it. So you can get Alpha Rexes and all whatnot, and their saddle come up here as well if they have any. Great updates. Now, for a very important update. Tameable bosses, including beacon bosses and unique group gods, no longer have a hit cap on their secondary attack. This is in capital letters by the developer, so make sure you listen and pay attention. Please be aware that higher tier beacon bosses and unique group gods will hit significantly harder now due to this. Yikes. Oh, there is more, trust me, it gets better. Jackpot's fart attack no longer has a hit cap. So if he hits you for your full health, he can do that now. There's nothing stopping him. So be careful when you are trying to do some high tier bosses, and hopefully you are not watching this video too late. So there has been some changes to the Imbue workbench, some quality of life stuff. And I have a few things ready here for you guys to show you. So these, as you can see, we are going to choose boss essence. I have some boss essence right here. You can see just old style, right? One by one by one. But if you do not select anything, you can imbue all of them. Boom, all done. They all have different Magic Find 11, Magic Find 11. They're all rolled different imbues to save you some time. You can kind of look through them. And then you can also click on them and re-roll them one by one. You can't re-roll them all at the same time. Here is my favorite Imbue workbench update, because I am a no life, no tame player, because I like for it to be hard for myself and I like a challenge. All early game weapons are upgradable. Yes, you heard me correct. All early game weapons, including legendary weapons, are upgradable. For each 1% damage is one unique fragment, which is these things right here. And 10 for legendaries. So this is a legendary saddle. It's got saddle. Boomerang, if I wanted to upgrade it, it will cost me 1.3k to get it to max. Now I have this, and I will do this, guys, for you. Don't tell my tribe. That is the max, so we can do it. No more upgrading for that. Now, there is a catch. Primitive weapons, they cannot be upgraded. I got this primitive 122. I cannot upgrade, as you can see. I've upgraded to the max all of these early game weapons. Ramshackle goes up to 200. Apprentice goes up to 300. Journeyman goes up to 400. And Mastercraft will go up to 500. And Ascended will go up to 600. Now, I've put the Maniac in here to show you guys that you cannot upgrade mid-tier weapons. And I don't think that we should. Honestly, they're super strong. We need to far from them, and good luck. So, there's the max for legendary weapons, 347.2. I assume, I thought it would be higher, but... Oh, or maybe because... Don't tell my tribe. Yep, it's gonna go up to max if you keep feeding it. So there you go. If you have a legendary fate that is ascended, even if it is low damage, guess what? If you farm the gobbles enough and you get enough grinds in here, you can upgrade that magical spear to hit like a truck. Alright, moving on. Breeding mode any has been changed. There are now only 3 settings. Number 1 is the default one, and I will just read from the list. It's better, trust me. 1 is now any tier and every variant with the same group. The resulting baby will choose one of the parents' variant based on the variant's spawn chances. So basically it can go 1 or 2, right? Mom or dad. 2 is the same as before, same variant, same tier. Pretty self-explanatory name, same variant, same tier, they can only breed. 3 is now what 5 used to be, with the exception that is now either the parent's variant can be chosen based on the spawn chance. And guys, you don't have, when you restart your server and you forget to do this, don't worry, Higgs got your back. If you were using 4 or 5 before, it will default automatically to 3. So we changed it on our server, but that's thanks to Dota reminding me to do it. But anyways. Alright Tamers, I got a new additions to the team that you were wanting to get. 6 unique Tamo bosses that are wild spawns have been added. He has added an Alpha Reaper Queen, unique Alpha Reaper Queen, and a unique saddle for it. There is a new hybrid, looks like it, Zomorphodon hybrid, and a unique saddle added for it. Now, for my candy lovers, we got some candy core dinos added for you. These work similar to the poop dinos and are obtained by crafting candy corns and unstable candy corns in the Crapivator. Whatever that is. Haven't looked in it. But this is basically the rundown of the patch, and there's one last, and he says last and very important for players that are having problem with their server, and I will just read it straight for him. He's a tech expert, I'm just a talker, so I'm just gonna read what he says. There are some save files float with the update, and it will be fixed soon. If your server or single player will not restart after their update, don't worry. Your server file is not corrupted. You need to add force respawn dinos launch command to your game or server. He says you should Google this if you're not sure what he's talking about, and your game and server will start right up. Again guys, if you want to see the full patch notes, I will be posting it as I'm talking, or as right at the end of the video. I'll give it a few seconds for you to pause it and read it. I'll try to make it as legible as possible. But if you want the full rundown of the patch, go ahead and go into the Hexen Mods Discord and check out the channel that says patch notes. If you have any questions, feel free to put them down below, or just ask his mods on his server. That works as well. Whichever one you choose, you're more than welcome to do whatever you like. Now, I appreciate you guys clicking on this video, and let me know if you enjoyed this video by hitting the like button. If not, tell me what I could do better, and I will do my best. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.